Woman at work accused me of vaping in the bathroom because I can smell it on you. For a little context, I, 16M, work in a center for children with developmental disabilities. In normal workplaces, smoking in the bathrooms is a bad move. Here, it's a huge no-no. Smoke can linger for a long time and in a 23-mile radius. If my memory serves me correctly, even the idea could get you in trouble, whether it's corrective action or straight-up termination. So, I told my coworkers I was going to use the bathroom, and I went and did my business. As you do. I had recently started menstruating. I'm a trans man, so it took a little longer than normal. All said and done, accounting for the few minutes it took to walk to and from the bathroom, it being all the way down a flight of stairs, it took about 10 minutes. I walk back onto the unit, not my usual unit with my usual coworkers. Mind you, and one of them, I'll call her M, wrinkles her nose and glares at me. I ask her what's up, and she says, "Were you vaping in there?" Quote, I shake my head and say no. I've never smoked or vaped a day in my life. She clearly doesn't believe me and says the quote in the title. I'm trying to think of anything to say that doesn't sound rude or suspicious. Because I know two things. 1. I've never touched a vape. And 2. Vaping doesn't stick to clothes like cigarettes or weed. I only know this because most of my friends vape. And never once have I smelled like smoke while being around them. I end up just saying, well, I wasn't, because I couldn't think of anything to say that wouldn't sound rude and overly mean. So we left it there. At some point, M says she's going to step off the unit, and very pointedly looks at me. Turns out, she reported me to my FC King supervisor. The supervisor comes and gets me and makes me completely empty my pockets and searches me until she's found nothing, as expected, and lets me go with a warning. I'm sorry this is so long, but I'm so pissed. M risked my FC King job. A job I actually like and that treats me well. And had no repercussions for wrongly accusing me. FC King hell. Man. Sounds like workplace bullying. Not cool. You should tell your supervisor that you had to use the bathroom due to being on your period, and that the coworker that accuses you of vaping made you feel incredibly uncomfortable by commenting on your bathroom usage. It's very weird for a coworker to monitor you like that. There are a lot of reasons it may have taken you a minute to use the bathroom. Maybe you could even report something like this to HR, because making you empty your pockets just because you used the bathroom is very extreme. She's trying to bully you. File a complaint. If she so much as looks at you sour, file another. If she makes another comment to you that is personal and not professional, file a complaint. Make no mistake, this type of person will get you fired and feel gratified. So pull no punches and don't feel bad about being confrontational. Why did you even get a warning? What were you supposed to have done differently? My first response would have been, I don't smoke, but you should probably get that brain tumor checked out. However, I am an asshole. After the event, I would have to recommend filing a formal complaint. Your individual rights have been violated, leading to an incredibly embarrassing search of yourself and your belongings. It is not up to you to defend yourself against every possible unwarranted accusation directed at you. It is up to the accuser to submit evidence of a policy violation. I think you smell like smoke is an opinion, not evidence. The best definition of evidence, my personal opinion, is a verifiable fact that supports a conclusion. My complaint would include, M used a verified incorrect opinion as evidence to manipulate manager to conduct an invasive search of myself and my belongings. This unwarranted and embarrassing search has left me feeling personally violated and is an assault on the care and commitment I take to act in a professional manner while representing company as insert job title. Furthermore, the ease of which M's verified false accusations spurred manager to violate my personal privacy without any supporting evidence has severely diminished my trust in companies' HR practices and methods of leadership. I fully expect disciplinary action to be taken in regards to M's unprofessional conduct and encourage training for manager, with extreme emphasis on the acceptable use of personal searches while representing company and its core values. Please respond in writing or email format to my email, as I am no longer willing to discuss this matter with manager or any other company representative via spoken word. Something is very wrong with this picture. Your coworker has it out for you for some unknown reason. No reasonable person would continue to press and then go to a supervisor while you categorically deny any wrongdoing. I would give her a one-time pass for a temporary delusion, but keep your distance from her. If she gives any more hint that she doesn't like or trust you, then you have a workplace bully on your hands, which is a nightmare that is very hard to manage. If she has been given free rein as the workplace snitch, actual guilt is irrelevant here. You may as well start looking for another job already. That's where you slip a heap of office supplies into her handbag and anonymously tell supervisor she's stealing office supplies. They can test for nicotine in the blood, so I'm shocked they don't threaten you with that. I would send an email stating, I just wanted to clarify for what the warning on X date at X time was for. I was under the impression that it was for using the bathroom due to a monthly health issue. Report this. Beep. To HR. Workplace bullying, harassment, false accusations. Even if nothing is done, a paper trail will be started. But for now, start looking elsewhere. This beep has it in for you and now knows, hey, managers protect, enable me. Include the supervisor too in the complaint, as they with their actions accused you of lying. She made the accusation and could smell it, is not a good bit of proof. As much as you may like this one, start to look elsewhere if this is allowed. What will be next? I am really sorry this happened to you. You deserve a written apology from both of them. I would insist on a written response. Your supervisor has handled this appallingly. I suggest you go directly to their boss. Send a message immediately, and do everything in writing. If you are called to a meeting, bring an adult who is on your side and record the meeting. If your manager won't agree, leave the meeting and explain you want an unambiguous record of the discussion. If there is a policy to cover this situation, it needs to be reviewed. If there is no policy, your supervisor made it up as they went along and searched a child without proper authority. That looks exactly like a potential lawsuit. All you need to do is say that you talked to your parents or someone about legal advice. Don't mention a lawsuit, let them think about it. The apology from your supervisor should clearly say, A. You did absolutely nothing wrong. B. The warning was issued in error and has been withdrawn completely. Ideally, they would acknowledge that searching a 16-year-old without the presence of a parent is totally unacceptable and will never happen again. But you won't get that on record unless they are very foolish. From the way she behaved, the busybody is a bully. Lodge a complaint that she victimized you. Point out that you are a child and that what she did is harassment and abusive. She should apologize and receive coaching. If you want, suggest that you would like to discuss her attitude in a month, after she has had time to improve. Ask for a review meeting with her and your supervisor in 4 weeks. I guarantee this will put her in her place. You should have told her she must be confusing your kiwi strawberry shampoo, body wash with whatever Vape smells. She thinks she's detected. Vapes can smell like about 1,000 different things. A response to your boss would be, I would like to report. Woman who reported you for harassing me by falsely accusing me of vaping in the bathroom when I was menstruating and had to change my product that you use. Quote, if it happens again, say it's sexual harassment and demand to file a written report of same. If it was within the last week or so, you could still do the report. Wait, if you were searched, which doesn't seem right, and were found to not have a vape, why in the hell were you still given a warning? That seems messed up too. If anything, that person that reported you should have gotten a warning for harassment. Please reach out to a lawyer. Tell them this story. I promise you they will help you because your employer has already broken the law. They'll do it again and you can set a trap for them to get all this juicy evidence. What goes around comes around. Sounds like she needs to be accused of vaping on her next bathroom break. File a complaint with HR and quit. File a harassment claim and request to take a nicotine drug test. Metabolites stay in your system for weeks. Hostile work environment. Contact HR about your coworker harassing and smelling you. Then complain about having to empty your pockets like a criminal and got warned for something your coworker made up because she's a bully. Make sure to include this as workplace bullying and you feel your coworker has created a hostile work environment as she had made up lies to get you in trouble with your manager. Buy some weed, drop it in her bag and report her for smelling like it. More concrete and petty. 23-mile radius for cigarette smoke.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.